What's good, YouTube? It's your man CJ Carls, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again, back with another video. Now, Roe versus Wade, a male nurse perspective. Let's talk about it.
You can live pretty well by yourself.
Alright, so it's been the hottest thing on the presses so far. And I feel like, YouTube streets gotta eat. So I might as well throw my opinion out there. And I know some of you may thinking, oh, you're a male, you have no right to speak on this matter. And that's fine. You are entitled to that opinion. But I'm gonna give my thoughts anyway. Now, I'm not gonna give my personal opinion on it, but I am gonna speak on it from a medical nurse perspective. So for those of you who don't know, 50 years ago, when the Supreme Court decided to go with Roe versus Wade, it gave females the right to choose if they wanted to have abortions or not. But with these leaked justice documents, the draft opinions, it may be overturned. So what does this mean? In a nutshell, it pretty much means that if the Supreme Court decides to go with overturning Roe versus Wade, that in over 20 states, abortions could become illegal. Michigan, Texas, Arizona, Utah, Ohio, North and South Dakota, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, just to name a few that I can think of off the top of my head. And I know people feel certain type of ways about it. I know there have been large amounts of protest, and I know that a lot of people feel that a man or men shouldn't even be speaking on it. Now, with that being said, personal feelings aside, from a straight medical point of view, there is a way that I feel about it from a medical point of view, not a personal point of view, looking out for a female's well-being. Hands down, I feel like this. If you take away a female's right to choose rather or not to get these procedures completed, if you take away her right to go through with those procedures, what I'm concerned about from a medical point of view is the potential dangers that could possibly happen with not only the unborn child, but the mother, the carrier of the child themselves. I do understand that you have situations that some may feel that a procedure like that is necessary. And again, I am going to speak about this from a non-emotional medical perspective. With that being said, if you take away those rights, I think the females will seek other methods that are dangerous to them and can even be deadly. So that is what my main concern is as a person who is in the medical field, as a person who loves women, as a person who has cousins, female cousins and sisters. Well, I don't have any sisters, but my nursing sisters out there, my sisters in the medical field, like, I got love for y'all. So people say, well, you shouldn't use abortion as birth control, blah, 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 blah. Regardless of that, regardless of how you feel personally about that, from a medical perspective, the potential danger with this decision, I think, could be catastrophic, because I truly feel like we will go back to the old days of people taking these procedures into their own hands, and you are going to see a lot of people end up hurting themselves. And I feel like, as a professional that is in this field, it is safe for people to go seek professionals that are trained to perform these procedures, whether you agree with them getting the procedure completed or not. I am looking out for the straight well-being of the patient. I'm not here to make a moral judgment call on her. That's not my job, and that's not my concern from a professional point of view. But I'd rather a female that does choose to get this procedure done do it professionally. And when people are desperate, they will seek desperate measures in order to complete the task that they feel like they need to complete. So what's going to happen? And again, I'm trying hard to not make it seem like I'm coming from an emotional place, but what's going to happen that when you do have a female that wants to get this procedure done, she may be a young girl, and she goes on Google and she looks up ways to get this done because it's illegal in her state, and this girl may not have money to get this procedure done. What's going to happen when this young girl, who may not be aware of the dangers that can happen tampering with the reproductive system like that, what's going to happen when she takes matters into her own hands, and when she talks to her friends, and when they say that, well, I've heard about this method, you can try this? That's what I'm concerned about. I don't care about you thinking that, well, it shouldn't be used as birth control. I don't care about the people that agree or disagree. I am looking out for the best interest of the female who is getting this particular procedure done. And in my personal professional opinion, it would be best to have this procedure done by a trained physician who can provide the necessary education, who can provide the necessary tools and equipment to make sure that you get through this procedure as safely as possible. It is about the safety of the female involved. That is all I'm concerned about from a medical point of view. I am not going to put my personal opinion out there because that does not matter. Doesn't matter. As a medical professional, I want to make sure that the patient remains as safe as possible. I am not the ethics police. I am not the moral police. It is not my job to make a judgment call to whether this woman is a saint or a sinner because of a procedure that she chooses to get. My only concern is to make sure that she does not inflict further harm to herself. That's it. That is it. Her mom and daddy can consult her about what she needs to be doing. You feel me? That ain't my department. That is not my department. Now, of course, I do have a personal opinion. I'm leaving it at home because that don't matter. But what do you think? What do you people in YouTube land think? Roe versus Wade. The protests have been going crazy. And this popped out of nowhere. And even though I do have a theory. And not even about the moral part, but I do think it's something deeper at play. Because the timing of this thing is just very suspect. But I do believe there are some deeper things at play. I do believe that I'm gonna just leave that where it is, but I do believe it's just deeper than wanting to just stop abortions from happening because they may be deemed as unconstitutional. I think it's way deeper than that. But from a medical perspective, I'm concerned about the patient. and I am concerned about the well-being of the patient. I don't care about none of that other stuff. I don't care about that other stuff, like, because I know a lot of people are not aware of some of the resources that they have and everything like that, and I think to just take those resources away, regardless of what you feel is right or wrong, that's a problem. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. My name is CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again, back with another video. Are you for it? Are you against it? Let y'all opinions fly. I'm gonna read y'all opinions. Let it fly. Let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss none of the uploads. We grind that one more time. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you adieu. Peace.